Hello, Mark Red Larson here for the Dream Catcher podcast. Thanks for joining us. Today, my guest is Anson Christian. How you doing, Anson?
I'm doing fine. How are you? Oh,
I'm doing great. So Anson, this is really the first time we've ever really seen each other. We've talked, but you're very inspirational. I love what you're doing in the world. And where are you located at? Where do you live?
I live here in Nigeria, and Nigeria is in Western Africa. I don't know if you've been in Africa before.
Okay. So is that where you were born?
Yes,
Grew
yes.
up?
Born here, yeah. And I grew up here.
Okay.
I'm still growing.
So, so Anson, have you ever been to the United States?
Not yet. Not yet.
Not yet.
I'm hoping. Yeah.
So, okay, when you come to the United States, where would you like to go first?
Recently, I'm starting to love Singapore because it's a nice city.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, cool. So, Anson, what do you do on a daily basis? Do you have a business, or what do you do?
I don't have a business yet, but I'm working towards that. I'm a student. I'm studying psychology here in Nigeria, and I'm also trying to improve my public speaking skills. And I love inspiring people.
Awesome.
I love I love helping people to wake up and live.
And you are very inspirational. That's what got my attention. You're very inspirational. So how long until you're done with your school?
Um, Probably in the next 3 years or so.
Okay, okay. So, do you live in a city or a town or out in the country? Where do you live? Are you up?
I used to live in the village with my parents, but currently I'm living in a small city called Owerri. I'm living in a small city because of my schooling.
Okay, awesome. So you look like you're ready for. Maybe you want to do your podcast. I see you got your AirPods and everything in, and you're ready.
Yes, I am ready.
I can see you doing that. So I mean, I always ask on the Dreamcatcher podcast, what are your dreams? What were when you were growing up, which hasn't been that long ago? What were your dreams? What's your ultimate goal that you want to chase after?
I would like to be very impactful. I would like to be influential, be able to influence people, be able to have people call my name. They'll be like, I know this person. This is Anson. I know him. You know, he's out. He's
Uh,
among my creations. He helped me when I was about to give up. Because of Anson, I didn't give up. I love it when people say something like this. I just want to be very impactful, make massive impact in this life that I'm in before I leave, and have a
yes.
lot of money too.
No. So okay. So I mean, do you have brothers and sisters?
Hmm?
Do you have brothers and sisters?
Hmm, I didn't quite get that.
Any siblings?
Yeah, yeah, I have siblings, about six, about six. Yeah,
Okay. Are you the oldest or the youngest or in between?
I'm in between. I have two elder sisters, and I have younger siblings.
Do you get along with them all the time?
Hmm? Do I get what?
Do you get along with your siblings all the time?
I'm not very familiar with American English.
So, I mean, you speak English pretty well. I mean, where did you learn how to do all this?
I actually learned this from people like you. You know, I when I finished my high school,
Okay.
I wanted to be a speaker. So I think communicating with some of your people, especially people from United States. Sometimes we do go on calls and we talk. So I think I learned by practice. I learned by sitting with you guys, I learned that practice.
So, okay, you're very inspirational. So do you speak in front of people?
Yes, I've been able to appear in few schools, in few high schools, and I speak to them. And I'm hoping to appear in front of more audiences. And I'm actually working on pulling off um, a conference that is called Self-Change
Nice.
2025. Yeah, so I do speak in front of people gradually, though, gradually. I'm improving.
That is so cool. I mean, that is so cool. So, what are some other dreams you have that you want to eventually do?
You mean my dream?
Yeah, some other dreams. Yes.
I didn't get that.
What are some other dreams that you would like to do? You want to, you're inspirational, motivational. You speak in front of people. Basically, you want to change the world for the better. So, what are some other things you'd like to do?
Yeah, I would like to be an author. Actually, I have a book that that will be available very soon, and it is going to be called Be More. So I
Okay.
want to also be an author of my own book, and I would also want to have my own business so that I can be able to get money to push and stuff. Yeah,
And I know you will do that. You're driven and you're very inspirational. So do you have a name for your book?
the name of my book.
Yeah, that you would like to write, that you will
Yeah,
write. I have
I'm
no
actually
doubt.
working on. I'm working on it already. It will be called Be More Alive, a guide to living fully and
No,
growing. I love it.
no, very, very cool. So when you going to come visit me in Nebraska in the United States?
Hmm?
When are you going to come visit me in the United States?
Uh, Actually, maybe the next 5 years, maybe when I would definitely come as long as I'm done with school and I'm able to get little money. I would really love to come to the United States.
Okay. So how much longer do you have in school?
I have about 3 years. I have about 3 years, 3 years in school.
Okay. So that's cool. So is it hard to go to school there, or is it not too bad?
You mean how schools? You mean the network of school here?
Is, is school pretty much available to everybody?
Mm, not really. As long as you're an average citizen, you can go to school, though you still have your stress, you know. And school is very difficult if you don't have little money, you know. It's very
Yeah.
difficult because there are things to buy, there are things to pay for. If you don't have little money, it's going to be very, very challenging for you, honestly. Especially here.
So so
Especially
it,
here.
so it seems kind of challenging there. How do you keep your positive outlook? You have such a positive, inspirational outlook.
It's not easy. It's really not easy.
I bet
And
not.
especially as a young boy, young boy who grew up in the village where everybody doesn't know what you're doing. Like what you're doing seems to be very, very unfamiliar to them. And they know that people are afraid of what they don't understand. So they really didn't understand what I've been doing or what I was doing. So they criticized me, many people, and they cut me off, because they thought what I've been doing, they thought it has been absurd. Something like that
Okay.
is not easy, I must say.
So would you ever want to move away from where you grew up?
Do I have so do I have what?
Would you ever want to move permanently away from where you grew up, or would you want to move to like Europe or United States or another country?
Actually, I would love to move to another country. Maybe United States would be better. As long as I can
Yep.
come, I'll definitely come to the United States.
You do so well here. I mean, with your outlook and your mindset, you would do very well. I mean, you just, like I said, what you've already done in a difficult situation, it appears. Um, I have no doubt wherever you're at, you'll do very well. So, with your book and speaking and everything like that, um, yeah, I mean, so do you inspire your siblings, your brothers and sisters?
They are still around. My brothers and sisters, they are around. Though my sister just finished university, all of my siblings,
Okay,
they are in the
awesome.
village. They're in the village with my parents.
Okay. So, what's your most prized possession that you have there? What is something? I mean, your AirPods, or just your family, or what is the most thing you cherish?
You mean what I have?
Yeah, what is the most thing that you love? I mean, I'm sure it's your family to a point, definitely. But is there anything else? I mean, anything else that you really like in that area where you're at?
First of all, I love my family, especially my mom.
Yes, I could definitely.
And then, and then since I got to school, I've been able to. I'm getting along with the students here, with the young people here. I just love interacting with the young people here. So I'm loving young
Okay,
people. I'm loving young people here.
awesome.
Yeah,
That is so cool. Yeah, and I bet they look up to you too as a big brother. So, no, I mean, this is cool. I mean, and it looks like you take quite a few pictures with your mom too.
yeah. My mom has always been there for me. It hasn't been easy
Your
for
mom
her.
looks like a sweet lady. Looks like a very sweet lady. So Anson, is there anything else you would like to share with the podcast audience?
Yeah, definitely that should be.
Okay.
You know, many people don't believe that they can change. Many people don't believe that they can change their situation. They don't believe that things can get better for them, or they can have a better life or a new life. Many people just don't believe that. So I wish people will understand that we all are capable of change. We all can change.
Amen.
As
We
long as
can.
you,
Yes.
as long as you become, first of all, you have to become aware of the need to change. Once you become, awareness is very important. Become aware of the change you want to make. Become aware of it
Amen.
and work towards making those changes. Work towards making those changes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
You, Anson, you're so inspirational. I mean, I just, especially in a situation that's not the best. I mean, you definitely have made the best and are making the best of it. And I look forward to seeing your book out and having your own podcast. I can definitely see you doing that. Um,
yes,
and you will. I have no doubt you will. So, so Anson, thank you for joining me on the Dream Catcher podcast. And we need to keep in touch. Definitely need to keep in touch. And
yeah.
I'll just end the podcast there. I need you to stay on because it's not uploaded yet. But if you just stay on there after I end the recording, we'll be good. So thank you for being my guest, and we'll talk to you soon.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate you for your time. Thank you so much, Max.
Mhm.
It's a lot
You're
to
very
me.
welcome. Thank you.